good. Don't worry, guys. You can trust me about all the other things. But Pugna, I'm a dumbass, so here I'm gonna have Wish, try to explain me a little bit of, why the hero's good. But with the SF, as Sheep was saying, I like that matchup a lot. With the SF into Mars, you build an early BKB, you do well in the lane. So I would say for them, I mean, Wish, he's a hero specialist. He's great on this Pugna for sure. If they can get this timing with like some mech, pipe, you have a Pugna healing. And so we have a little bit of a Dancy here. Hello.
They're running on in. Oh, hey, Desire. You remember we met you here earlier.
Just run away.
And then OT, they got 4 bounty runes. I remember that too. That was a crazy one.
Yeah, but then they lost. So maybe this time don't take 4 bounty runes.
Easy. That's how it all works out. No, I think that one of the things that really stood out to me also was remembering back to Skylark able to get a kill on the Broodmother early on. And I want to see if that same type of thing happens. A very different, I mean, it's another Frost in right-click little snowball hurler in the CM this time. So that's going to be interesting. I feel like Kyrie might even be more likely to die.
It can happen to you, but only if you're somewhat out of position where like Brood gets to, spit on you with the 3rd spell and then Primal like charges on you from the sidelines. But if you play together with the Slark in this lane, you should not die. It's honestly the type of lane where you are not allowed to die because your lane is supposed to beat the Brood so hard that the Brood doesn't really have a game. So when you get a kill in those lanes, it matters like 20 times more.
So are you talking about last game it was that, or this game, or both?
Both. Okay. It's like they're basically playing the same lane again.
Yeah.
You have Brood plus, stupid melee hero who should just pull waves into Slark plus strong 5.
Well, we did see Noob there start off with a very nice deny, as often happens with this tiny. So much base damage on this hero. Super annoying to play against. And one spear down bottom already thrown out onto Nande, but they're going to get the glimpse pullback. The couple of raises going to connect, and as they run straight forward, another hit! And Spartan draws the first blood. Very well played.
Yeah, that's just toxic. They run at you with like 1, 2 raises. You get glimpse back, you get a 3rd one. At least, Nande dropped a lot of HP, but yeah, nicely played by them. Get like some triple raise combo off, get the first blood. Nice job.
Very well played. Did get the, I think, salve passed over from Spartan, and the glimpse to keep a little bit of separation there from Waiter. Spartan will make the wraparound. It was his only way to try and escape, but I don't think there's going to be any escape from this one, although he does manage to get a little separation, but they find the tree, they find the kill.
Well, Nande is chilling. He's like farming 20 million creeps in the tower, so yeah. Spartan, type of dev that is kind of whatever, because it just takes a long time for him to die. He's going to bring Nande some items. Both mid laners, pretty happy. You're going to get your bottles, get some refills. Not going to be too much happening in that lane for now.
But up top, that's where they find at least a connection for a moment onto Skylark. Tries to hide away in the trees. Can he get to the other side? Doesn't happen.
There we go. That's how this lane should go. I mean, you should be winning it. Getting kills is definitely a bonus. So if you make the right plays, you can definitely make it happen. So OT definitely better off in the safe lane this time around.
And now Desire going to try and move on over and maybe grab a creep wave here for himself. The camp did not spawn, and TA2000, as soon as he steps a little bit forward, have to be very careful on Skylark. But yeah, they're going to be able to get this pull off at least for now, and that one should be getting back behind the tower. So we'll recover a little bit, and you can see, I mean, SF is having a great time down bottom. After that kill, 14-2 versus 6-1. They are really putting the hurt on Warrior, just like Sheep was saying. This lane can be really scary.
Yeah, and this is not getting better. I can assure you already. Mars is like very reliant on how the first few waves go. Level 1 and 2. SF also super strong. Level 3, 4, 5. So with an early advantage, yeah, they're gonna continue to snowball this lane. Like if you're OT, you're on damage control. Don't give them any more kills. Get as much as you can.
Just try and hold out for what they're worth. Does have somewhat limited mana at the moment on Nande, but does have a Mango too that he can work with, along with some that can pass it over. And in fact, the kinetic field down tries to create some separation, a couple more hits. The spear is there, but do they have any way to make this play happen? It doesn't look like. A glimpse still on cooldown for 10 seconds.
Well, definitely a nice spear just to help each other out, but they're going to continue, having to do this where they go on you, you're going to have to use your spells properly so you don't die. They're constantly going to get 6 charges on the Disruptor and the SF as well to just keep the aggression going. So, yeah, bottom lane, definitely a lot of pressure is going to be there.
And, you know, you look at these sort of CS and you think, oh, well, it's okay. You know, 11 CS for Mars, only 9 for the Brood, but you're not taking into consideration Desire, who was able to get 8 of those CS back behind the tower. So they're splitting it out and getting a lot more out of this top lane, it feels like, than OT were able to down bottom.
Yeah, I mean, all they really need to do up top is, it's another lane where you're not supposed to go into this top lane as Brood Primal and be like, yeah, we're going to shit on this Slark. No, you need to get as much as you can. Once again, if a free kill pops up, you'll take it. But otherwise, pull waves, get Brood all the XP possible, because once Skylark is 6, it doesn't matter what hero he plays against. He's going to pop spiders, get farm, and be happy.
Sire. The long arms. Gets out of there. Does look like he will be fine. Has to head on away, though, because very low on the old HP there. Spear forces back that disruptor for a moment. Spartan, 2 points in the glimpse, pulls him in. Nande misses the raise, though. Oh, went a little bit too early on that one. And, well, there is going to be a double raise connection now onto Omar. He might get ran down in the end by Nande. Spartan will die to the spear. Nande backs away. Omar there, still on him, turns. The raise is going to connect. But he is paying a lot of damage here, but won't go for the second round of the spear.
That was a very, very good trade for Ooredoo. Like, now when Mars gets to like have these type of trades where now trade is over, SF is low HP, Wave is still at a good position for you, like, this is amazing. Omar, he did a very nice job there. His stick charges kiting around a bit with his raindrop. Now, like, if you look at the net worth, sure, SF's CS is out of this world, but they're even net worth on Mars, SF, and now the lane is in a chill position. He's happy.
Back in towards mid. Maybe gonna go for it. Connects now. Noob. He's in far. We'll go for the toss away. Another blast. It won't be enough. He's still very, very survivable through all that. And all this has meant that Nande has been left alone down bottom. He's still having a good time, but it is a little bit scary as Woider's getting some good farm for himself, trying to get to that level 6 too.
Yeah, this is definitely the type of lane where you want to like be winning pretty hard so that by the time Mars gets 6, there's not this threat of, oh damn, I have to leave this lane. Yeah. You want to like win convincingly, as SF have like this Falcon Blade, maybe treads, raindrop. So if you get Arena, you survive, you get to counterplay. So for now, it's like very open. Like these next 1-2 minutes are very important.
Right. Yeah, and if they can find maybe even a kill onto Spartan or something, that would be really huge. Or make this rotation. Noob moving down bottom. Now, there was a ward there which scouted this. So Spartan knows he's over in the area, but still going to get Avatos and just killed off. So they saw that rotation on the ward, but still managed to connect for a kill.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this Brood up top. Like, he's doing well. Mid tower getting pressured at the same time with a DD Pugna. Glyph 4, so they're going to have to go back here. Maybe a little more action as well.
Thinking about heading in, they drop down the Nether Ward. Noob starts to get going on a little bit. Wish still keeping that pressure on. The Avalanche connects now onto Wish, and he's got to play it careful. Still, though, they kept the catapult alive and going to get a couple more Nether Blast hits off as well as these right clicks. This is not an insignificant amount of damage. Glyphing the wave even. This tower might just go down.
Yeah, this tower is gone. They're just going to chill, blast it, and get it. That's huge. Wow. I mean, sure, Tiny later in the game is annoying for you because he can jump you, but he goes for a quick move bottom. Like, he leaves the lane for 20 seconds and your tower is gone because you have a DD.
Well, and I think that there was even that recognition in the call. Spartan probably just stepped up to like be a body to like give up his life so that they could get that tower.
Oh, for sure. And then like with this rune, especially as noob,
yeah,
should be okay.
I'll be fine there, it looks like. Although Omar, he might not be so lucky. In trouble. Although with Kaori there too, good damage out, and well, the Pugna man pops. So even though they had vision right there, a little bit too big for their britches.
Yeah, like, so when you have this Pugna in the early game or the super snowball in mid hero, it makes a lot of sense to like play the supports with it, as even Nande is coming here to try and secure the rune, but should be a bit too hard, I think.
Ooh, just barely. Now, pulling Noob back, thinks about going forward, hits him with the raise and the Requiem. Oh, but the lift, the last second. It didn't happen, and now Worders instead off to the side. Nande throws it out. The Requiem is there, tries to go for the kill, does get one, and actually has a Fairy Fire. So Nande manages to play his way out of that and goes for the TP out. That was crazy. Wish is kind of in no man's land, and with nobody nearby to help him, does he have a way out of this one?
Spear?
They have another avalanche ready in just a moment. Spear's gonna connect, has stick charges, a lot there, and Desire tried to make the play for the save. It's not quite gonna be enough, and Noob, he will manage to escape, even throws out the tree and gets the kill. Okay, a little bit of craziness in the river, and guess who's there to clean up the space? It's Skylark.
Well, I guess top tower, the same thing as last game. Some weird stuff happens somewhere else. Suddenly your top tower is dead. Noob actually, he had an illusion rune. That's how the glimpse didn't connect. But somehow, Nande, he gets himself out of this play. But if you're Wooter on this Mars, I mean, you're chilling. You're like chilling in your lane. Suddenly there's a fight. You run over, get a couple kills. Now you have some triple wave at your tower.
Right.
Meteor Hammer might be better off this game.
No, it's true. If you can get into it quickly enough, you can see the sportsbet.io not as heavy of an odd favor as we saw in the last game for Ooredoo Thunder early on. The question is, can Monaspa keep up that same breakneck speed that they did in game 1, but this time without an NP, without the Zeus, without that global potential? Do they have what it takes to sort of make that madness happen?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit slower for them this time around. They should still look to hug their Pugna, like in these plays when like maybe after this minute 10 mark with the Tome, you run the Disruptor together with their Primal Beast and the Pugna, go around the map, open up space a bit, because Pugna just needs people to be with him. You either need to stun for him or have people body for him, and then Wish, he should be off to a good game. I mean, he's topping the net worth right now.
Right.
Haste Rune, he's feeling good.
No, he's having a really good time. And, you know, if he can sort of find that survivability that we kind of want to see from him, that's going to be the big question mark, it feels like. Because they do have a lot of good jump later on, you know?
Yeah.
Thinking about actually, it's BKB that's queued up after the Diffusal Blade for the Slark, too. So TA2000 after last game, wanting to play a little bit more safe, it looks like.
Yeah, he would be a psycho if he wouldn't queue it up earlier this game. Primal Beast, Disruptor, SF, and Spartan. Breaks a little smoke.
Yeah, we'll get a
easy last hit for Meteor Hammer Man.
Nice, nice. It's building into it. Almost has it, actually.
Not too bad.
Okay. Yeah, that feels like it could be a lot better for them. Obviously, a very easy setup, much easier than having to commit Ravage. You can find it off of random spears.
Yeah, now also Noob has Blink Dagger completed, which is very big for them. Because in this game, if you're playing this tiny Mars, what can happen a lot is, at a certain point, you run into a lack of damage where they live through your burst. Heroes get levels, they get small items, maybe there's a mech, a pipe comes out on a Brood. So now that they do have this Blink completed, I want them to really ramp up the speed, because the next 5, 6, 7 minutes, whoever you run into, it's just free real estate. They're all gonna die, as long as you do it properly.
If you can find those moments and those heroes alone on the map, which, I mean, Nande is alone over here behind the tier 2 tower. Will they realize it? There's some pings. Yeah, Nande, avalanche toss back, finds him, arena down, spear, easy. Easy connection. That's what you want to see.
Yep, honestly, that's great. Like, punishing a guy here at the tier 2, that's great, because people are like, do you take my tier 1, whatever. I'm gonna chill at my tier 2 farm here, but they're like, no, my man, you're gonna die. And he's, on the flip side, he's not queuing BKB. He's going Yasha, so he's being a bit more greedy. Yeah. And they're already mid now.
And trying to go for Skylark. They thought he was safe. They smoked in 2 heroes to head bottom, and they didn't run into that Brood, but they will find him here. Now, Werder trying to get the TP out. Will he escape? Just barely gets out in time. All those Iron Branches keeping him alive.
Meteor Hammer, baby. Stats, Iron Branch. At least for, you know, Monaspa, Spartan here, he gets the D ward, the high ground ward, so that's good. Just trying to alleviate a bit of the pressure from their own jungle. I think Skylark, he should want to go back in the top lane. Like, Broodmother is not the hero that wants to, like, be in the mid lane, out in the open. You want to play through the trees, be annoying, push out the waves, because now look what TA2000 did.
Yeah.
He's chilling top, just farmed everything top network.
That takes it all out of there, and now they find him again. Nande just died again in his own jungle. These types of kills cannot be given up, it feels like. Ooredoo Thunder are having a much better game.
Yeah, I mean, right now, if they find you, we kind of said, you don't really have a good answer. No. So you need to be in a better position where if the Tiny jumps in, he doesn't get to run away because we can glimpse him back. Like, have your SF farm in the triangle, have him farm the hard camp top. Right now, you need to talk about who goes where. Because Nande, it looks like he feels a bit lost or forced to play bottom. And that's not working out.
No. No, it's true. And it's just a bit of a tough situation. So much blow potential there with Noob. And Well, they do throw out that glimpse. Going to try and drop down a ward. Immediately realize, yeah, there's some heroes in the area, and the toss is going to be there.
Stolen glimpse.
Okay, gotta run away.
This is good. You know, they understand not to overplay. But now Monaspa, they've had enough. They're like, yeah, we're just going to make our own aggressive play, give you some space, show you where they are, and he's farming in the right area on the triangle. So for now, Monaspa doing the correct thing.
Will they be able to connect onto this, though? Looking for the Slark right at the start. Spartan there, spots him. Can't get it. The ulti will wear off in time. Doesn't look like it. And instead, the fight's going on over on the other side. They find him. The CM ulti immediately silenced, though, and they take him down. And now the Pulverize gonna connect. They find the Nether Blast for the kill, and the Glimpse back connects now onto Omar, who will try and throw out some extra damage himself, but not enough.
Well, they got to use the heroes together, and people died real fast. The Crab into Nether Blast, some more magic damage from their Primal Beast, and I mean, even a hero like Tiny, you just die so quickly. Like both teams, they just rely on seeing the enemy first and going. Like Tiny, he just wants to go combo, but that didn't happen this time. And now Nande, now he's happy.
Has some time to build back up those souls, trying to get into that next item. As you said, going this sort of more greedy Yasha and then back to Dragonlance, definitely the right click build for him. And, you know, one thing to watch for is maybe going to be that level 15 timing form. If he even ends up going back for that, like, presence or affects buildings, that could be some really quick objectives being taken.
Yeah, honestly, he might, especially now with this build-up he has, is they're sitting up bottom.
Finds him. Pulverize there. Can heroes get here in time from both teams? It's a, well, Haste Rune onto Wish, and with the life drain, it's more than enough. TA2000 makes the move over, but he's coming in too late, and I think Desire just gets away.
Beautiful play. Just using the ward that they have. It's about to run out. He's just sitting here. Ooh, more are coming.
Gotta be careful. Glimpse. Back off cooldown. They have full vision. Anybody they want. They're there for the picking.
They're holding. Nice.
Trying to find him. They're going to pull back Kaori. Omar there too. And Avalanche tries to separate. Omar, trample, runs away, but Skylark is there and a couple more hits. Another kill. They're so good playing around this Disruptor. Spartan just gets this hero. Yeah, no,
they're just playing really nice. Like, they understand that one guy can be in an aggressive position lurking, and if someone shows up, well, Spartan, yo bro, TP it up, Glimpse is ready because it has 8 million range, you're dead. Next guy is dead. Next guy is dead.
Yeah.
So if you're OT again, like now the whole game switched in like 3-4 minutes, you need to either go together to make plays with your Tiny or protect each other a little better with like a second hero.
Right. No, it feels like it needs to be that like sort of big round of heroes moving in, but at the same time, they're definitely not ready for that type of 5-on-5 fight yet. They need those BKBs to come online, and they're queuing up, I think 3 of them, or is it, he's trying to get an Aghanim Scepter on Tiny, but might stop off for a BKB along the way. Yeah, I mean, Ags got slightly nerfed on Tiny. I feel like you need a BKB, but maybe he feels like, okay, Mars is going to go in for me, Sark is going to go in for me, so I'm just going to play on range with the Ags as he whiffs his initiation. And Desire is there to turn it. They pop the CM ulti, but a huge static storm drop down. Monaspa, the punishment is just insane. They will get one, though. So Skylark does eventually get brought down right there. A nice kill. Didn't even need the arena, though. So very, very well played. Okay, so they have Mars blink up. I mean, Desire, he was toying with Noob there. He was anticipating the jump. Tumblers toyed away, then they instantly turned, and they just got the kill. Now, 2k gold lead for Monaspa. Nande has a really greedy build. He's going to farm very fast. Now queuing up the BKB. Yeah, he's going to hit so hard on this Shadow Fiend. Desire won't be found off in the woods, able to get away. And you can see Wish keeps the farm game going for himself, does have that Aether Lens with the Veil and a Force Staff. So very much feels like it's a lot of early game fighty stuff for all of these Monaspa heroes. Yeah, no, I really like it. Like, if you just look at their heroes, they're all about some skirmishing, you know, going in, dropping your spells, 6, 7, 8 seconds later, you do it again, you blow a guy up. Now also Skylark, he's getting closer to these auras, he has the Greaves completed, he's gonna go pipe, and when he has both, I really think OT, they're gonna run into some damage issues. Yeah. And they're already behind. And they have so, because that's also gonna be the BKB timings. Yeah. Like, it's going to be devastating. There's just so much stuff coming out. They take away that ward, tries to find Water for the moment, gets down another ward now, and try and play around that. They can't get the connection. No toss back.
Damn. Monaspa are toying with them right now. They're just sitting there as two. Like, it's a really confident play. I love it. And now we have a similar play at bottom. Desire once again trying to set up, but it looks a little sus. And they see there's a ward. Gonna call it off.
I knew that that one was coming in their way. OT, yeah, they look, I think, a little bit lost right now.
Yeah, they do.
Like, where do they want to go? What's the move for them? Nothing feels that good, and they're just kind of waiting to get into their items, and this impending timing from Monaspa is going to be really hard to contend with.
I mean, if you have a SF who, I mean, we keep saying it's greedy, which it is in a way. It's not like some Midas or some crazy shit. It's more like, you know, a Yasha here, a Dragonlance, but he's just getting to his BKB as he wants. It shows in his net worth. He's top of the net worth. Why rush BKB when they just let you farm? And in the meantime, OT, yeah, they look a little... They don't seem very confident in where they want to be with their heroes.
No. Yeah, it's 3 items that are like kind of doing the same thing with Falcon Blade, Dragonlance, and Yasha.
Yeah.
Hasn't taken that level 15 talent yet. We'll see if he goes back for it in a second. But at least for now, it was a smoke up and then heading to more farm. Skylark getting towards his. They're almost at a 4 staff on Spartan too. And, you know, Roche, as soon as they sort of have that one big fight and opening for themselves, it's going to be big. And another pickoff probably about to happen here. Kaori, do they want to go in on him? Nande makes the move over, but they won't go for the all-in. With Noob nearby, too afraid.
Very respective. I mean, they didn't see many heroes on the map as Desire. Meteor Hammer! See ya!
Yeah, and that gives the signal that, okay, we can kill CM.
Yeah. Easy trades around the map once more. Roche is being pinged. I don't know about that yet. Perhaps, you know, you finish up the BKB, you take over the area, and then you set it up. I do think if you are Monaspa, you have the BKB completed, your Brood has like a hood and Greaves, he can stand in the front. So if you force OT to come to you, you should be pretty happy.
He also has a Grove Bow I just saw in Nande too.
Yeah, he is pretty fat.
He is going to be hitting so hard. Top net worth in the game. I love seeing Shadow Fiends like this. You get like some Sanjin Yasha, you know, AC type right-click build and start running around just beating the crap out of people. It's
just a satisfying hero.
Yeah.
I feel you on that one. And he is, yeah, he's shaping up to be very top net worth heavy for perhaps the entire game.
Right. So BKB done. And where do they want to go now? 3,000 gold lead. Roche still that entire area kind of being held by everybody except for Desire, who's been able to farm pretty consistently around this bottom side of the map, and he almost has his BKB.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's a very big waiting game, but I feel like if you're Monaspa, you can go. Because you know, right now, OT, they're waiting for items. They're waiting for Tiny Ags, Mars BKB, Slark BKB. So you either go to Roche, take it for free, or force them into a bad fight, or you can go around the map and look for a play. Like, right now, you don't need to just trade farm. You can kind of do both. At least I would love to see them do that, because both teams, they're just farming away.
Right. They are very close to this pipe timing on the Brood, which is obviously, it's this trade-off, it feels like, of like, okay, our timing right now is very strong, but if we needed another couple minutes, it's going to be that much stronger. And maybe that's part of their sort of impetus for holding off for the moment. But they also did get that Agnum Scepter done now on the Tiny.
I mean, that's honestly a big deal, especially when we talk about the fact, sure, it's a very magic-based lineup, but nowadays in Dota, you can build heroes different ways. Tiny goes Ag, suddenly your physical damage ramps up by like 200% in a fight. You have the Mars Arena to set it up, so this time around, Noob with the Agnum Scepter, he's gonna do more than last game, for sure. There's no way that this is going to be more impactful than the water park, man.
Oh, yeah. He does kind of need to go in first, too, which puts him in danger because there's so much like magic damage that can come out and he won't have a BKB, but smoke up. They spot Nande right at the start. Can they blow him up? Avalanche toss. Spartan there. The Static Storm is huge, but can they burst him in time? The heal coming out. The heal, and then the turn. Nande, explosion of damage onto all of them. Noob is gone. TA2000 tries to chase down this SF, but the heals are there from Wish. Almost denies himself, and, well, the Pulverized, they find themselves the CM. Make yourself a wish. They kept him alive. Holy moly.
That was without the pipe even. That's just a Greaves aura. He gets to heal him up. Ooh, that one hurts. Because now Roche as well. I mean, tip the man. He's a tanky boy. He gets sucked by Wish, gets taken, you know, kept alive. And now, free Roche. What, 8k gold lead by the time they're back up?
Yeah, that's
Smiles
huge.
all around.
For Monaspa, they hit their timing perfectly and just baiting him out. We'll take a look at this replay here. How close Nane was to dying. Oh, the spear, everything drops down, but the Greaves and the heal and just gets enough time to get that BKB off.
I mean, when SF turns around the fight, it's just so satisfying. They're all stuck in this field. He requiems. They all know that they're gonna die.
Yeah.
There's no way getting out, and yeah, not the fight that they wanted at all, because now it's not. It's gonna be even way harder. Pipe is up, Aegis is there, you're losing a tier 2 tower. Yeah, rough.
Very, very rough. And these next couple minutes, I mean, how much damage can they get done? The tier 2 tower is almost gone, and that's even before any sort of concerted effort by, again, he did go the Presence or Effects buildings on the SF now. And suddenly he's level 18. Oh my god.
Yeah, now for OT, they need to play fights differently. I don't think you can go like face frontal anymore like that and try to blow up a hero. You need to kite it out. You have Slark, you want to play long fights, tiny Ags, hope for a couple combos, volleys, as...
Oh my god.
He barely got out of that one. I mean, Desire, I love how he's playing around the map. He's just going in, he's not afraid, he knows that if he finds them, potentially they'll die, maybe force some BKBs. Just beautiful.
The Desire Primal Beast is something that really carried them through a lot of the games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was listed as our MVP. I don't know if I agree with that one, but you know, that's fine. This game, he's felt like he has absolutely been one of the difference makers in this one.
I mean, he's just being super obnoxious to them, right? He's playing in the right areas. He's always going in first, using his body.
As you can see, esportsbet.io turnaround has happened again. And Mars in some trouble. Meteor Hammer gets him. Will it be enough? No. No, it won't. No, that was not
the one.
You know, it does feel bad when you build a Meteor Hammer 2 games in a row and, you know, things don't quite work out your way.
I'm telling you, it's kind of cool, but when these performances show, eventually someone's going to be like, bro, if I see this Meteor Hammer in the quick buy, I ain't playing. I'm done.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I don't know, it's not that bad.
No. But it's one of those things where, you know, it's this newly, like, buffed up item that feels really good when you see it. And... it's, I think, the type of item that you talked about where it's like, if it's a good game, if it looks good, it looks amazing. And it's like the game-winning thing. Yeah. But, you know, in a game where you're already losing, it also feels quite bad. Yeah,
it's just it's a very swingy item one way or the other. So now, okay, you're down 8k. Yeah, it's not simple. You're probably going to have to look for this Mars BKB along the way. So keep playing side lanes, try to get that around, wait out the Aegis a little bit, and then look to just abuse long fights. It's really the best thing you can do. Play around your Slark going in with the Ags, the Vision, New playing on this Ags. They're doing a good job right now, like stalling out.
Right, and we saw that too, the little tree volleys to cut waves, very nice. And you can see the amount of damage that might come out from it too. As the game goes on later and later, you start to hit some serious crits out there with even just the little mini Chrysalis. No, like this hero, I feel like it still gets underestimated, like even today, like how much damage it deals when it's tree volley just flying at you. Like you might just die, especially because a lot of these auras, they don't really do much against tree volley. Like Pipe is worthless. Greaves, sure, like there's some armor, like whatever, but
definitely needs to not have Arcane Ring though. If we're gonna be real, there's a Vambrace and a Dagger of Ritsul.
Yeah, he should probably swap that one up, especially because he has Arcane Aura. So the closer we get to fights, I think he'll do it. I mean, for now, he's just cutting waves. Like right now, I like what OT are doing. Like when a team is behind, but they understand that they can't fight, you see them very spread. Like one guy's being annoying mid, some other guys already top.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not the way, but
Omar tries to get away. Will not happen this time. Gets tumblers toyed on. That one feels bad. Voider does manage to escape. And in the meantime, he did change it out. So has the Ogre Seal Totem now for Tiny instead.
Yeah, that's decent. Helps you like get in and out of the fights. He's also queuing up the BKB now, so he's going to be good. But Spartan is going to be another hero as... Hello.
Oh, they find him. TA2000 caught Nane there. But Noob in the area, force staff in, wants to get him raised. Thought about the Requiem, but couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, just trying to, you know, maybe fish out the BKB from Slark, but TA2000, he's going to be fine. Queuing up the Shard now too, so they're holding on decently the longer this game goes with long fights as Desire. Ooh. Chatting it up or what?
Well, you know, sometimes it's... Oh, wait a minute. Wish forced to pop his BKB.
His TP's on cooldown.
He's in trouble. He's dead.
High five him, bro.
Oh,
dead.
Wish. Trying to do what he can, but it's not going to be enough. So they lose 2 out of nowhere. That's pretty huge. Again, these little moments where OT find a way to extend this game and sort of buy some time for themselves.
No, this is really, really big for them because Monaspa, they were up 8k gold. They had the Aegis. Honestly, they didn't get that much done with it. Sure, it's like not the easiest to just go around the map and find kills because I think OT played that very well.
Yeah.
But Monaspa are hitting this timing in the next couple minutes where it isn't actually that easy for them to fight because it's not easy for you to stick onto these targets.
No, and you know, as the game goes on too, you start to have some answers for like the Decrep. He's thinking about a nullifier on Slark. Yep. They have ways to kind of extend that stuff out. The one thing that is a bit scary is that Disruptor has that nice little Philosopher's Stone and already one component of the Ags.
He has one, right? Yeah. I was like, does he have a second one? No, not yet. But he has a point booster. This goddamn Philosopher's Stone item. I would love if it got dunked at some point because honestly, it changes some matchups like incredibly hard. Spartan wouldn't have this inventory without this neutral item. But, you know, you find it, you make use of it, they put it on the right hero, and once again, win condition. Later down the game, you know, in 10 minutes we can talk about it again. Disruptor Ags, suddenly, some cool storm, up, GG.
Well, and the other thing is that it's Ooredoo that don't have the Philosopher's Stone, which, you know, that feels pretty bad.
Call it.
We didn't get it, guys.
At least they have the cast range item, the Eye of the Vizier on Rubik. Very cool.
Very cool item.
Grovebone CM, also very poggers.
Well, are they going to lose a couple here? Spartan is still hanging out in the area, but it doesn't look like it. Managed to get away. Yeah, an interesting series of events. Looks like Spartan wants to go for a little smoke for himself, hoping to find somebody off to the side, but won't do just that. Although Desire is nearby, realizes I don't want to be here anymore. And yeah, Skylark just going to give up his life. So these like weird little moments here are getting a lot of hope for Ooredoo Thunder. They've cut this lead down to 4K now.
These kills here and there, like even though they're just one like every 2 minutes, they are destroying Monaspa's game right now. Like you build these auras to go and fight with your team. And OT, they kind of got through like this weird stage of the game where they could have had a lack of damage. And also Nande, sure, he probably feels good about his own game, but he understands that this game is slipping out of their hands right now. I do love the item build once again. Silver Edge to help you get in position, try and make some cool plays, and then the Arcane Blink later. It's so freaking good on this hero.
No, absolutely. And that to sort of turn a fight can happen so quickly. They also did get the Aghanim Scepter on Brood a couple minutes ago. We've been seeing those little spinner snares thrown out here and there, which is going to be very annoying. They already have one in the pit, and Roche capable of respawning. What's the timer? 35 seconds. This could be a lot.
That's a big one.
Spartan. And Find pulls him back in, now tries to go in for the full kill, and instead jumps off to the side, finds the Tiny. Do they have the damage to bring him down? They've already taken down Kaori, gets the jump up to high ground, no way out.
All right.
Can't connect onto him.
Nice play by Monaspa, you know, just make sure you take back the area. Roche can respawn because right now, this has to be the entire talking point of both teams.
Right.
Safe buybacks, TP to the mid-tier one, TP to the outpost in the fight when it's available, and make sure that we win this one. Because whoever gets that fight going and winning it, honestly, their win percent skyrockets insanely much.
Nande is going to find a DD and bottle it up, so he'll have that for the next fight. And Rooted, oh, Wider in some trouble, Force Staff in, and Desire right on top of him. Dude, the spinner snare, that's so annoying to play against. He had a BKB, but didn't use it.
He just got clipped by it, then suddenly a DDSF is hitting you, and you're like, you only have 1 second to decide what to do. You make the wrong choice, and oh, well, you're dead. And once again, DD Roche. Love this combination, brothers.
That's pretty good.
Favorite combo.
It's a good combo. And now they're going to get it. I don't think they can come and contest this.
Yeah, they can. You better give it up. You have now the choice of, do you give up Roche or do we give them Roche and Heroes? So obviously you're better off just, you know, hand them the Aegis, Shard, farm the map on the rest, so when Roche is done, you know, they're a bit occupied with lanes, but a great job by Monaspa.
Yeah, getting everything that they want out of the map and having taken the tier 2 tower both mid and top. It's a pretty clean walk down bottom if they want to just start moving out across the map. And OT, I mean, you're getting closer to that nullifier, almost done on Slark. Does have that BKB, but the fights just feel kind of weird, and they haven't been able to start on their terms. That's the biggest thing. And Noob, he's still sticking around here. Desire? Oh my god.
Yep, that was close. I mean, once again, Desire, he's just, you know, doing the right thing. You're up, you're ahead in the game, you understand, we want to keep running at them, get them out of these areas. Like, don't let these guys linger on these side lanes and keep farming wave after wave. Like, stop it. Right now, you're up 9k gold, what, 8k, you have Aegis. Shrink the map, buy a gem, shrink the map, and get them out of here.
Silver Edge run through. But OT, they're all playing around this ward, and it does not look like... Oh, wait a minute, Noob. Does get the blink away. Spartan was looking for him with that glimpse, but didn't quite get vision. I mean, that's one where even if you can find, like, a random BKB charge to get used, I think it's worth it.
Oh, for sure. Like, anything that you get out right now of OT is amazing. I mean, they're standing here as 5, so you already did a good job as Monaspa for now to like make them clump up, because they don't really want to. I mean, they did have Rubik, Stolen, Spinner, Snare, so that helped a lot with defending the area, but now it's gone. So now it's, what do they want to do? They're smoking up, they want to fight.
Can they find a good angle, though? The wraparound is coming. They head over the long way around. It feels like Monaspa might be aware that this is happening, although they're a little spread. Wish steps forward, the scan connects, so they know they're there. Warner right away on top of him, finds it, broken, pulverized, dead! Didn't get a chance to do anything. They did take down Wish, though. That's pretty good. Omar now in some trouble, and they pull back TA2000. Look at the hits coming from the SF. He has to pop that ulti and just run away, and Noob in complete no man's land, wanting to get away, will manage to escape, but in spite of Wish going down, they just ripped him to shreds.
I mean, once again, like sometimes you just have these situations where someone has a Shadow Blade, Silver Edge, you go in, you break them in the right moment, you get full vision. Again, Mars just gets blown up. Didn't use anything in that fight. SF just hits you 1-2 seconds, bam, you're dead.
Now, you can see the root being handed over from the Rubik, but yeah, it is going to be the full Tier 2 tower going down, and Monaspa want to see where they want to go next. I mean, they can just keep control of this. Still 2 minutes left on this Aegis. They don't have to go high ground here.
No, for sure. Like, you can just hold the map. You have, yeah, you still have Gem on Skylark. You can continuously, you know, make the map hard to play. Place the boards. You're up a lot of gold. You can pick them off with Disruptor. The more you shrink the map right now, the better. The more you do it, the easier it gets to play. And then for OT, it's not going to be that easy to get really back into it. They need to wait out this Aegis.
Dude, this Desire Primal Beast, he's level 20. He's the 3rd highest level in the game on
He's
the Primal
actually higher
Beast.
level than his mid and off lane.
Like, what the hell? How has this happened?
Oh, he's even, like, he's getting close to an Axe himself, too.
Like, this guy, he just gets, like, everything out of the map, it feels like. I mean, some of that is, I guess, playing with a Pugna, which sort of makes weird things happen.
Yeah, like having this combination of heroes where they all enable each other. You know, Primal Beast wants to go in and keep fighting. Disruptor uses Primal Beast a lot to, you know, this body, get bonus kills, and Pugna dishes out all the damage that these heroes need to kill them. So yeah, it's like a perfect, you know, a Triforce of combination in terms of heroes.
Well, almost Aghanim Scepter done now for the Disruptor, and we've already seen some very huge static storms coming out. It does definitely feel like Monaspa's gotten some of those hero-player combinations. Like, you never want to ban out in that second phase of Disruptor if you don't have to, but it has been, like, really one of the very, like, main engines for this team, it feels like. They've been able to play really aggressively with it, and now, like we talked about with the Philosopher's Stone going, 37-minute Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, he is so strong. He has a blink queued up. Again, you know, 5-6 minutes from now, he's going to have that. And to go back to the Disruptor, it doesn't really matter how good of a game it is for the specific hero. It's just the perfect hero for this team. When you think of them, it's aggression, run at you. What does Disruptor do? I mean, whenever he gets to run you down, he gives you a +1, he gives you a +2. So it's just perfect for what they and how they want to play.
Well, Blink Dagger done for SF now. Wish gonna step forward. Has that smoke on himself. But they are at least going to back away for a second, it looks like, on Ooredoo Thunders. I like the Ninja Gear pickup. Yeah, he's opting for that one on Wish, so he's not the first one gone on.
It's very good. Like, all he really has to do is, you know, negate the fact of him having the potential to die first, like just playing the back. Skylark has the pipe, the Greaves, he has an Aeon disc that's ready to be disassembled, so he's going to be, you know, the smoke breaker, play in front, help Wish out to play the game easier. And if you're OT, I need to see them fight differently. I want Mars to initiate, pop your Arena Spear. Even if it misses on the SF, force him to use BKB.
True.
It's going to make it so much easier for your Slark and the rest to play, because Noob as well, he doesn't want to jump in. He wants to play on range. He has the Axe build.
Right.
So it's on you. It's on the Mars to go in and start the fight.
It's going to be tough, though. Like you said, finding the right angle, getting the vision when, you know, they've been dewarding everything with this gem. Super annoying to play against. There is a smoke up now. If they show on this wave on the side of Ooredoo, it will be a pretty quick blow up. But it looks like they're going to play it safe and still just kind of have stick together as 5. Doesn't feel great.
Yeah, I'm ready to see this Arcane Blink just blow someone out of this goddamn game. I'm just waiting. Nande, he will show it to me. At some point this game, someone's getting wrecked.
Well, they're not willing to go up completely onto high ground. They can still keep sending those spiders around. But yeah, still all hugging that ward and only farming like 1 or 2 camps, and that just gives all the space in the world to Monaspa.
It looks like perhaps both teams just want to wait
for
a little
Roche.
more for Roche. Yeah, I mean, there is more time where you could open up the map a bit, you know, play around. I do like that OT picked up a gem to, you know, counteract the fact that Monaspa have it. You have the Slark, maybe you can get back, you know, a little bit of the map. But I think Monaspa could step a little more aggressive on the map until it gets a little more close to this Roche respawn.
I mean, I think that this is one of those moments where, you know, you're starting the season off for both of these teams that have come up from Div 2, and finding a win against the other team, it just gives you such a big win.
Yeah.
Like, it actually gives you a good chance to maybe get out of this one and stay in Division 1 for sure. And who knows how far you can go, you know? This is one of those wild card teams coming out from Monaspa that make things look crazy.
No, absolutely. Like, winning this first game, especially with, you know, the other team that did get promoted, is huge. That's the perfect start you're looking for. And for now, they're playing great. I like all of their items, the way they're playing right now, Wish holding this Ninja Gear, and all of their heroes have a lot of potential for impact in these fights. Ags on Disruptor, Ags on Primal Beast, Nande with an Arcane Blink who can just blow people up. So they're just being patient.
Right. Well, the reason that I bring that up of like how important this game would be for these teams to win it is because I feel like if you throw game 2 like this is Monaspa, like, you know, game 3 starts to feel a little bit rough. You know, maybe that's some sense of projection or something, but it's definitely a little bit scary. And level 25 on SF now, so his raises are also throwing out attacks. And who do they find? Vision. T2000 Noob. He jumps in, has a haste turn going. They have a bunch of heroes here. Might get glimpsed if he's not careful with the Arcane Blink. And
lift.
Get the vision there. Throws him out. Nande ready for the jump. Oh, the fear connection. Dude, that shard play was sick. And Spartan, come on back here, everybody. We got more heroes ready to drop.
He did him real dirty.
That was awesome.
Here into Blink ult. Yeah, that's...
I haven't seen that.
Style points from me. Yeah, I have not seen that one either. And now, Roche in 5 seconds. You don't get to DD Roche, but it's a 3-1 anyway.
I mean, it might as well be DD. And that was the second gem, too. So another gem going the way of Monaspa. Yikes. Unlucky for Ooredoo Thunder.
And an Aghanims on Roche.
Jeez.
Beautiful.
All right, do you take that as SF or do you give that to somebody else?
Honestly, I'd be down to give it to SF. He's about to have a refresher completed as well. Like, give him the Ags, whatever. You can give it to Pugner if you want. So your Disrupt already has it. I mean, it's Pugner or SF. Who do you want to, you know, who do you want to feed up more?
Yeah, you probably won't give it to Nande.
There you go.
He took it. That's what happened. They didn't give it to him.
You want it? Whatever. I'll take it, bro.
Yikes. Yeah, so Arcane Blink with Ags ulti on SF. Now, the one thing about this is, oh my god, he got a rapier. Tiny?
Honestly, I'm down. This is cool.
Yo.
This item got buffed. I feel it's underbought. You know, things like this, I can just respect. You're down a lot.
Yeah.
If you just play normal, what's your win chance? 1%, 2? You buy a rapier, spikes up to like 10, 12, 14. So I'm down. I'm big fan of this Chad play here from Noob.
And the other thing about this too is that it even further solidifies that like idea that it has to be the Mars going in first. Wait,
Yes.
you see Desire. Oh, can they get him? Do they realize what's going on? Lift, throw in, but the Static Storm is down. They interrupt the tree volley. Can they chase him in? Noob, he's left behind. This man has a rapier. Don't leave him behind. He's got to get out of there. They find and connect onto the Rubik. Noob, they see him. They're running after him. They're chasing him. TA2000, the battle's going off to the side, but they glimpse and find the Tiny. They did not keep him alive. Rapier on the SF. Everybody else is now just going to be in a world of hurt. Oh my God, 45,000 net worth on the SF. Requiem, Chase finds him again. Can they bring him down? TA2000 trying to get away. Nande there and just getting out of vision.
I mean, he has more than 1K net worth a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should count it as more than 1K.
Dude, and now they're tipping him. Oh no, no. It feels bad.
Yeah, this is Trouble City. But
you can't blame him for going for the rapier.
No, absolutely not. It's the right choice. But I would love to see Mars go in for once. But
tries to keep Skylark alive here. He does pop the pipe, and now the turn to hit.
Big boys here.
Just.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that one hurts. That one hurts. Static Storm down. Can't contain him in time. So they get out with one. But Rapier still on deck in hand, and Nande is just way too big to be dealt with.
Okay, what do you do about this SF now? Wait, hold up, I'm running calculation. Yeah, nothing. Never mind.
Nande, way too strong. Does also have that refresher, just about the gold for it if he wants it. But this is going to be an entire set of racks done. And, well, if they want to, they can keep going for more. Still 2 minutes left on this Aegis.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really have to stop. You have G's, you have Pugna who can keep playing behind you and feed you the HP. Nande, this guy has too many items. Like, he has 8K gold. He's like, I don't want to hold another item. I already have, like, what, 8?
Right.
And he's chilling. He doesn't need another item anyway. They're up 50 billion gold.
Are they going to all in him? I mean, if they can find the kill onto him, they're only down 2K then. Or they're up 2K then if they can kill him.
If they kill him twice, first, they're actually ahead. You're right.
Oh, exactly.
It's actually easy.
Easy game. Oh, here, broken. Jumps back, away. Desire, control. Starts to do some good damage. They already take down one, but Nande, the big bad man with the crit, just moves in. Every time this turret steps forward, he's just absolutely dismantling them. The right click almost kills off onto Noob, but the glimpse pulls him back in. Requiem out. That's going to be the finish. And as they continue to fall, they actually burned through the Aegis one time. Okay, TA2000 there. Now the rundown and the chase, and it's going to be enough for the kill from Desire. So the tip is there onto Noob. GG is going to be called. Monaspa coming into Ooredoo Thunder.
Damn. Honestly, I did not expect that. At least not in this fashion. I was expecting like a 2-1, maybe?
Yeah.